Alrighty, boys and girls, we got about 5 minutes till this thing kicks off. So, I'm excited to say I can finally catch one of these things live. This year, I don't know what happened. I could have sworn usually they're on a weekend or something, but or maybe I just don't usually go to class or go to work in the morning on a E3, over E3. But yeah, I missed most of them live this time around, which is a bit of a shame, but well, at least Nintendo's at a pretty convenient time for me. So, if you guys are in here or if you're not watching it with someone else, because I'm sure about a trillion people must be streaming, let me know what you're excited for. Obviously, they've confirmed that there's going to be a new Smash character coming out. But yeah, what else are you excited for? Like, potentially more Pokemon news, potentially some Animal Crossing news, potentially some... I don't know if they want to go into depth into more Mario Maker stuff, but there's still plenty, I'm sure, to see from Nintendo. So yeah, we'll check that out as soon as it kicks on. But, big drink. Never be able to... Who you are first this time around. Looks like we got 2.5 minutes till this thing kicks off, so... Assuming it's starting on time. And assuming I didn't mess up my time conversion calculations, but... By which I, of course, mean Google what time is 9 a.m. Pacific time. But yeah, let me know what you're excited for. I'm probably going to have to pop in headphones so you guys can get like double the audio blasting through here, but... I'm surprised there's no music going on. Maybe I'll get some music in the background while we wait. Which conferences have you guys enjoyed so far? Because I've seen all of Microsoft's now. I've seen all of Bethesda's and the first little bit of Square's. I haven't actually watched all of Square's yet. I haven't checked out EA's because you can kind of always tell what's going to happen with an EA conference. Like sports, and Andrew Wilson coming up and saying how we've learnt, but next year's going to be different, guys, I promise. Oh, hell. Alrighty. Minute and a half to go. So I'm just playing some Union Cross on the phone in the meantime, and I was thinking about loading it up on Nox. I'm just worried it's not going to be working as it wasn't last night. But I did clear out my inventory, and I'm sure you guys saw potentially my announcements channel that despite the fact that we couldn't not roll a defense boost to save our life last night on that Roxas, immediately afterwards I was rolling strength, and ground on the things as I was clearing out my storage. So, very frustrating, but oh well. Oh well, it happens. It happens. Alrighty, we are in the final countdown now. 45 seconds to go. Oh boy. Looks like everything's all hunky-dory on this end. Alright, and I'll put it up on the main screen here. Brightness is up on this light. Maybe too much. Definitely too much. Yeah, middle's alright. Middle's alright. You guys can hear me just fine, hopefully. So, here we go. Just gonna pop these bad boys in real quick. Unless, of course, it makes the audio sound too shit for me. You guys should notice the difference, but... And again, do let me know if the audio is too quiet. I'll adjust it on the old OBS here. And it is now midnight. I'll just refresh just to be sure, but I'm sure it's going to be coming up. The Pokemon fighting game they came out with, Pokemon Tournament, whatever it's called. What about it? Yep, here's something. Pokemon Tournament, yeah, they did a re-release on the Switch as well. I think they've added a few new characters to it. Alright, here we go. Okay, let me know if it's too quiet, I'll turn it up. About 30 million channels streaming it right now, are there? I bet. It's so easy to do nowadays. That looks pretty smashy to me. Alright, let's make it big. And again, let me know if you guys can't hear it. Oh, story DLC, potentially. Riding it on horseback to come and save the day. It's Epona. It's Link's horse. How am I doing? I'm doing good. Finally get to catch one of these things live. Alright. Hang on. Let me summon a new raid boss real quick. Dragon Quest? I'm unfortunately woefully ignorant of that series. Alright, well there's a Toriara character in. Interesting to lead with this. Interesting to lead. Is it everything you guys were hoping for? Oh, okay. Get the whole goddamn gang. Are they gonna be ults? Forgot a bonus is my ass. Enough of that. How many different games are being represented here? Jesus. It still only counts as one. Get a command menu as well? That's pretty rad. Kamikaze, excuse me? Holy smokes. It's our final smash. Alright. So that's number 2 revealed. Two down, 2 to go. So, soon? I mean, it's winter for me right now, so it must be summer for you guys. Not that Goku was ever going to happen, but is Goku completely out forever now? Does it make it more possible now that we have like a Toriyama crossover? I know Sakurai's always like, people want anime characters, not video game. Well, people are asking for anime characters.
We'll showcase a variety of games, many of them coming soon. But before we dig into the next game, there is someone I'd like to introduce first. What?
Full
What
dog
are you
Bowser.
doing here?
Let's get it. So the guy like strategically changed his name.
Wait a minute. There's been a bit of a mix-up. You're not the right Bowser. Sorry, but I'm the right Bowser for this presentation.
Bring back Reggie. Bring back Reggie. Yuffie, it's even better. Now you looks like you have 4 characters with swords.
Not this way.
No. This way.
Just buffing a little bit. Hey Paul, how you doing?
Next time.
5 minutes into Nintendo.
Are you related?
No, but
And
we
we're
get that
vamping a lot. Jeepers creepers. Show
Well,
the
let's
games.
get back to it. Please, take it away.
Hi everyone, I'm Doug Bowser from Nintendo of America, and I'm thrilled to join you for today's Nintendo Direct. This is our chance to show the world we have games for every type of player on Nintendo Switch. Whether you love action, RPGs, or you're just looking for something new, we've got you covered.
Okay,
He gave us
so
a
let's
lot.
get a
He
look
gave
at
us
one
quite
of
a
those
lot.
games by taking a tour of Luigi's Mansion 3.
Hey. I love Nintendo's presentations. They're so bloody goofy.
Hello? Mario.
This poor guy keeps staying in the most haunted places.
Luigi
Luigi's invited to a gorgeous hotel with Mario, Peach, and the others. Oh, lucky him. Luigi's Mansion 3. This hotel is much more than meets the eye, for not long after Luigi arrives, things take a dark turn. We begin our tour by taking in some sights and sounds. You may never leave. You
I love it.
want to leave. The other guests certainly don't plan to move on. They're ghosts
What's that
after
mean?
all.
Everyone else has gone
And
missing,
they're
you go
rather
find them.
aggressive. Simply scare them with the strobe bulb, then suck them up.
I've never actually
Luigi's
played.
new Poltergust G00 has the powerful suction capabilities required.
A Luigi's
and other
Mansion
new
game, except for a
features
little
as
bit
well.
on
First, the slam.
a little bit on the DS, I
While
think.
trapping
3DS
the
remake.
ghost, slam it on the ground to inflict some damage. It helps to get other ghosts in on the action. Next, the suction shot. Fire the plunger to attach it to something, then pull the string and you can destroy furniture and more. It's effective against certain ghost types too. Sometimes ghosts may feel inclined to gang up on you. In such situations, a burst should do. The powerful air pressure released will blow away ghosts, and it's perfect for when you need a little air.
Okay.
We simply can't overlook the latest invention from Professor Egad, namely Gooigi. Change between Luigi and Gooigi to use both their skills. Gooigi can do
guess that's the
everything
second
from
player.
slipping through metal
Second
fences
control on the Switch,
to
second
walking on spikes.
Joy-Con.
Indeed, there are obstacles too great for Luigi to handle on his own. And if you pass a Joy-Con controller
is.
to a friend, he makes for a great co-op partner. But proceed with caution. Gooigi and water definitely don't mix. Now, please direct your attention to the Scare Scraper. Spooky? Sure. Yet it also houses a
Four-player
players
multiplayer.
for local
Right.
or
Jesus
online
Christ, come on.
co-op gameplay. Defeat all ghosts before time runs out.
Horde mode in
Seek
Luigi's
and
Mansion.
find our dear misplaced toads, and face any challenges the tower throws at you together.
I wonder if that's going to be it for Smash, or if they're going to show off anything else.
I
feel like they kinda have to show off more, right? Like they always show off the arena and, the additional costumes and everything out for the maze.
What will befall our missing Mario and friends, and his dear brother Luigi? Their fate rests in your hands. Luigi's Mansion 3.
Looks good.
So that was Luigi's Mansion 3, the latest game in a series that I personally love.
The new
And we can
Swordsman,
look
don't think
forward to
much
seeing
else.
some of the new
I wonder if we're gonna
gameplay
get, like,
elements that await in this
Game
strange
Freak's
hotel
new project,
as we
'cause
dive
they
deeper
teased that a
into
while
this
ago,
title
right?
on Nintendo Treehouse, live at E3 2019. We'll be streaming content, some
Animal
you've never
Crossing.
seen before, right from the show
was it?
floor, including live gameplay of Super Mario Maker 2.
Wow.
And on day 3, our Treehouse staff will get their hands on some promising indie games that are new to Nintendo Switch. While you watch today's Nintendo Direct, keep an eye out for this icon to learn what other games will appear on Nintendo Treehouse
Sorry, don't mean to
live at
yawn.
E3
Doug.
2019.
It is
won't
midnight
want to
after
miss
all.
it. Or this. Have a look.
A series of unfortunate events looking.
Ogre slept too long, far too long. Sing me your story. What has become of...
Why am I saying this?
Thra, no!
Interesting.
What have they done? Avarice unchecked for an age. Evil takes root.
There's a property from
Darkness
Netflix
spreads.
to play a game in.
But
Okay.
from this dark light,
It's like they're just advertising the Netflix
three
app.
sons they
That'd be
spark
strange.
to life.
Yiffy, that's what I'm saying. What's happening right now?
Strong and brave. Strength and bravery alone will not save Thra.
Ugh.
No. Unlock your
What's been the best part of A3 for you guys so far?
Light has won. Only together
Like I said, I've only seen a little bit of the Final Fantasy VII remake tease. We're pretty rad. I know, now I'm in the game. Jim Henson's The Dark Crystal, Age of Something, Something, Something. Bloody hell. Hey. I never played the original of this, so I wouldn't mind playing that. What a cool answer. Oh, friggin' sweet. It's a very creative reimagining of Link's Awakening. This looks positively charming. I don't know how anyone could dislike this. Not how it like feels to actually play. It looks pretty smooth. Ghostwire Tokyo. I would agree with that. I would definitely agree with that. I mean, Doom Eternal looked pretty sweet, and Wolfenstein's always fun. Make your own dungeon, huh? Okay. Jeez, what's happening in September? Do I have a console for any of it there? Rip. Alright. What's Square gonna show off? Like I said, I missed Square's. Well, I haven't seen all of Square's conference yet, so they may have already teased this, but... Or DQ. Did we just...
Action RPG Trials of Mana is getting a global release on Nintendo Switch.
So it's already out, that's what in Japan only.
Set destiny
You wanna play
in
this one?
motion with the power of mana.
I'm pretty ignorant of this series, unfortunately.
Trials of Mana.
You might hear me say that a lot today. I had a PS2 growing up, not any Nintendo console. I had a Game Boy actually, I lie. Game Boy Color, and then a Game Boy Advanced. And then DS. I have felt almost at the handhelds, I guess. Damn, dog. It's pretty sweet. On the virtual console, or like the proper release of it? It's pretty rad.
I'm looking for a woman with passion hair.
Jesus, alright. Graphics are gonna take a hit.
I was hoping
Okay. No, it's not just a screen, guys. It looks blurry as shit. That's pretty rad, though. Like, portable Witcher. Okay. I can't imagine it's the definitive experience, but it's pretty cool that you can play it on a train. That's pretty cool.
Let's all agree to meet back at the monastery exactly 5 years from today.
Like a class reunion?
You will come, won't you? Years ago, we fought here as classmates.
As big class reunions go, this one's gotta be the worst in history.
You seem pretty
What
happy
should we
about it,
do
bud. I don't know.
Kill every last one of them!
Are you guys a fan of this like half anime CG hybrid art style? I'm not the biggest fan of it there.
Still, we have no choice but to eliminate those who cling to unreasonable ideas of justice.
Someone must put a stop to this cycle of the strong trampling the weak.
Is it a game or a show?
So the Philistine consumes even the darkness itself.
Yet we have the strength to scale the walls between us, to reach out our hands in friendship so we can open our true hearts to one another. That's how we win!
My teacher.
Both sides of time are revealed to you. What shall you do?
I've seen it like
it would be for this moment to
a hybrid of it can look quite nice. I don't know, just like when it's fully that style. I'm not the hugest fan of it, but I think there are a couple examples that I've seen done quite well.
Nintendo Switch is the only gaming console you can play not only on your TV at home, but anywhere you go.
True. I mean, I can play on PS4.
In fact, with
on
a system like this, it might be fun to play Resident Evil at a location like this.
You meant to click your fingers and make it do the Switch noise. Can't wait to get to this haunted mansion and then play Resident Evil Remake on my Nintendo Switch. I always like loved how Reggie was such a robot whenever he would talk. God bless him. Hope he's happy. Hope he's very relaxed right now.
No lights?
No lights. Hey, over there.
Okay. Let's do this.
Resident Evil.
Can you open it?
Try. See what's through there.
Can't show any violence on the stream.
Did it just eat him? It's gonna come back. Okay. Did I get it? I got it. Oh, I knew it.
Yuffie, exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's so natural. God. Oh no, who would have thought this was a bad idea? Alright, it's a brilliant net campaign. Hey! 5 and 6. So they got just about all of them at this point? As I say, yeah, they've already got, 0, 1, and 4. Now 5 and 6.
Playing a Resident Evil game in a place like that might not be my way to play, but...
Alright guys, it's a brilliant new ad campaign for the
I
Nintendo
bet you
Direct.
could find your
What if
way
you could
to play,
play Resident
don't you
Evil
think?
in a haunted mansion with no
For
power?
now, please take
brilliant.
a look.
Terrible.
Was today the 4th of July? If not, is the Empire striking back or what? Looks like things are gonna get weird today. Hey, she!
3 one-liners in the space of 5 seconds. To no one in particular. Just walks over to apartment and starts spouting him immediately.
Get some! As you can see, things got all funky
5.
real quick. There's probably some planet-eating type dude waiting for me up
6.
ahead. All yoked and powerful and trying to take over the world.
7. Who are you talking to?
But don't you worry. A hero descends. What? There are no heroes in this world? Oh, but there totally are. My name is Travis Touchdown. I'm the last hero around.
Guess that means there's no
Here to
more
save
heroes.
the world. I'm also just a passing assassin. Now let's do this. Start the game.
Welcome back, Travis, to the Garden of Madness.
This is Kaiser. He led an elite team of Contras during the war. Hungry Beast! HB is actually a cyborg. I love him so much. This is Miss Harakiri and her alien gut bucket.
Friggin' thing.
They survived by merging together during the alien wars. The gentleman, the sweetest bug you'll ever meet.
You soiled my armor!
I cannot see a thing. I hope you guys can. I don't know if the stream quality just took a dip a second ago, but I can only imagine how bad it looks being restreamed from my end. Jesus. Alright, we're 23 minutes in. Big month, that's September. You can mark the halfway point with something pretty special. Or dismantle the 3 is big ones. It is. It looks awesome. It looks very, very, very nice. I feel like we're gonna hear more about Smash.
I have arrived.
Don't give up!
Begin the mission.
It's your call, rookie.
The battle's already started?
If you get in our way, we will eliminate you.
A new awakening draws nigh.
I don't know if we're gonna get another character reveal, but that would be pretty freaking amazing if we do. And it would make a lot of, well, I don't know about a lot of sense, but given Microsoft's partnering with Nintendo lately, I could see it. I could see it. Metroid like to be the big finisher then, won't it? Exciting action-packed gameplay. Looks pretty. Okay.
Hello, I'm
Remember that
Shinya
music?
Takahashi from Nintendo. Earlier this month, we held a Pokemon Direct for the latest games in the
Yeah, you
series,
did.
Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. The developers from Game Freak
I'll
showcased
tell
the
you in a
new
sec,
Galar
Yuffie.
region, the location of your new adventure, and some new Pokemon you'll encounter there. It will be a while until these games launch, so please stay tuned.
Seems pretty close.
By the way, in these games, you can use certain functions of the Pokeball Plus accessory, allowing you to take a Pokemon from one of these games out for a stroll through the real world with you. You may not be able to use the device as a game controller, but if you spend some quality time with a favorite Pokemon of yours, then something good might happen. In the Nintendo booth at this year's E3, fans can play Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield for the first time anywhere in the world. In this gameplay demo, you can challenge one of the gyms in the Galar region, the one and only Water Gym, where the Water-type gym leader Nessa
I love designing these.
If you're attending this year's show, I
So I guess
encourage
he's
you
part
to
water?
experience a battle between Dynamax Pokemon,
What a dragon is it? What a
which
rock?
is an advanced strategy from this region. Also, immediately after this Nintendo Direct, stay tuned for live gameplay of Pokemon Sword
We're gonna see, and the demo will be
Pokemon
live.
Shield on Nintendo
Damn.
Treehouse Live. And now I'd like to shift gears. Please have a look at this.
Definite shifting gears. Thought we might see a little bit more about Pokemon, but I guess we did get an entire direct dedicated to it last month, so, well, earlier this month, so can't be too sad.
I've been waiting for you. As you know, Earth is currently under extra-dimensional attack.
So, a grass type gym, a water type gym, probably gets
the
fire
ones
type gym.
you've just seen for the first time. At this rate, all of humankind will be pulled into the Chimera's dimension. We're facing down the end of the world. Through blood,
Don't give me accessories.
sweat,
Oh, like physical
years of research,
hardware.
we finally made it. The ultimate counter-chimeric weapon. By neurologically syncing captured chimeras with human operators, we established control and made powerful allies. I'm referring, of course, to the Legions.
I'll give you some parting advice. Your power, it's not the blessing you think it is.
When a Legionis and a Legion are perfectly synchronized, it's like they're two parts of one body.
No use! The override release isn't going through!
That's impossible.
And when half of that body is about to die, the Legion's survival instincts
That's
kick
pretty
in
rad.
to save it.
No way! There's no way! What good could this possibly be?
It's a long shot, but it's the only shot we have. It's all up to you, my friend.
A blessing from the Legion. Or maybe I should say, a curse.
We can't turn back now.
I've gotta know the whole truth. He's still alive out there. I know he is.
It's gonna be a. Oh, hello. Notice in all shows from all companies, the gameplay mechanics are changing quite a bit. Look more challenging these days. I can see that. I mean, obviously they're gonna want to show off the more like stylish and fun-looking parts of the game. But yeah. Like an RTS, but a gangster RTS. It's interesting, if nothing else. Hey, Prop. How you doing, bud?
Death by our hands is not an honor they have earned.
Is this... yeah, Avengers, right.
They deserve something much worse.
Dark up. Stream quality died again, come on. Moda.
Even with this stone at my command, this may not be a battle we can win.
Oh,
Whatever's
shit.
happening, we can beat it. Keep fighting.
Come on, Stream, come on, pick up. Pick up, buddy.
Jump in anytime now, darlings.
They will pay for what they've done. In blood.
Oh, there we go. It's back.
All hope is fleeting.
You could probably get some more inspiration for more of your... oh, it's gone again. It's more inspiration for some more of your awesome paintings. Oh god, it's so gross. Come on, come back. Nintendo stream on the side. Yeah, I would definitely recommend you guys be doing that for sure. Okay. It's such a creative idea for a game. I've never actually played it, but I've always like loved the idea behind it. Cadence of horror. Okay. Oh, here we go. Must be Olympics time. Game to sell 1,000 ways. Are you ready to waggle, kids? Didn't realize skateboarding was an Olympic event this year. There we go. God, compete online. That's pretty rad. You import your own songs. That's pretty sweet. Mario riding a horse looks so bizarre. I can't quite describe why. It's got this strange, misshapen body riding a realistic looking horse. Get those Joy-Cons ready, kids.
So, what do you think so far? Now for some follow-up information on a game that fans have been waiting for. Please take a look.
Point or Animal Crossing? What are we gonna get? Stream, come on, buddy, come back.
Your attention, please. The
Nook
Nook
Inc.
Inc.
Animal
Getaway
Crossing.
Package charter flight will soon be arriving at the deserted island.
I doubt that DLC is only gonna be for the Switch, though, right? Ultimate Alliance is on other consoles, right? Can't wait for Tom Nook to come and charge you rent on this deserted island. It's not deserted? It is deserted. It's very cute, very peaceful. Going to spend endless hours doing this. Yeah, same. I think I tried for a little bit on the DS version and New Horizons. Okay. 2020. Yep. How many bells? Ah, yeah, just shy of 50k. That's alright. Get to start paying it off immediately with
Originally,
interest.
we announced this title as a 2019 release. However, we need to change its release date to March 20th of
That's about 9 months away.
To ensure that the game is the best it can be, we must ask you to wait a little longer than we thought. We hope you look forward to the latest installment of Animal Crossing. On Nintendo Treehouse Live, the game's producer, Mr.
man in
Nogami,
2020 on
and the
video games.
director, Ms. Kyogoku, will come on for
What's-
a live demonstration of some early moments in the game, so please stick around until it starts. By the way, there are many different types of games coming to Nintendo Switch from Nintendo and our partners.
We're gonna get the Kingdom Hearts announcement on Switch.
We prepared a highlight reel to show you what's in store for 2019 and beyond. Let's have a look.
Hey! Great choice. Great choice. That makes complete sense. Hello, Nutty Smasher. Ninokuni 2. Yeah, cool. I can't see. I cannot see at all. Oh, it's a Minecraft adventure mode thing, right? Dungeons, whatever it's called. Blades, yeah. Yeah, strength body's gone again. Sorry, guys. I haven't seen Devolver's conference yet. Doom Eternal, okay. Seeking City. I haven't heard of that one. Oof, yeah, very shitty looking version of Wolfenstein. Hey. Okay. Alright, alright. I've never played a Dragon Quest Builders game, let alone the full series, so you guys have to tell me how that is. Bonus XP / Netflix scams. Is it the Stranger Things scam? Say 720. Oh, quick. Instead of 1080, maybe that's why it's giving us troubles. Hey, it's almost. I've heard nothing but good things about this game, so. No Kingdom Hearts, I'm afraid. Here it comes. Here it comes. It's like a CRT television. What's going on here? Cranky? Who are we gonna get? Oh shit! Rare. That's not a puzzle face. Is it finally happening? Yep. Holy shit. What's happening? Banjo-Kazooie. Son of a bitch. Oh, you pricks. You absolute pricks. Come on, tell me, mate. Shaw's gonna be crushed by it. Yeah. Holy shit. It's gonna have a pretty good update. Feather mechanic as well. These locations. The stage rotates? Hot diggity damn. Hot diggity damn. Shit, man. This year as well. Wow.
That obviously wasn't Duck Hunt Silhouette, was it? Please stay tuned for more information about DLC in the future. As for Nintendo Switch, we have more games in development beyond what we've shown you today. I'm looking forward to the day we can introduce them to you. Speaking of, before we end this direct, I actually have one more thing to show you. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time.
Metroid? Oh, and one more thing. Okay, I need, yeah, Breath of the Wild DLC. Very cool. Unsettling. It's awesome. Play as Zelda to rescue Link. Castle just collapses under the ground. Oh shit. Alright. Damn, alright. Well, there you go. Full-blown sequel. Alright. Christ.
Hey,
Hey,
good
it's Doug
morning,
Bowser.
everybody, and welcome to E3 2019. I'm Doug Bowser from Nintendo of America, and he is Bill Trinan from Nintendo Treehouse. We're here at the Nintendo booth. We're going to spend a
nice.
couple minutes talking about what we just saw in that Nintendo Direct, and we're going to give you a sneak peek of the booth. So, Bill,
Well, usually they end up with some
I don't know
gameplay
about
from
you,
the
but I think
Treehouse
there's a lot of
afterwards.
folks out there
And
that are pretty excited about what they just saw.
man.
Well, Doug, I think it goes
I might
without
give anything
question
a
that
quick run and
I
see what he's up to.
myself am a huge fan of the Legend of Zelda series. Like a lot of people, I put a lot of time into the Breath of the Wild. So, personally, I am incredibly excited that we're not getting new DLC. We are getting a full sequel, a brand new game in
Shape off.
development for Nintendo Switch.
Damn, man.
So, hopefully everyone out there is excited as well. Certainly, if you're a Zelda fan, there was a lot to like in this Nintendo Direct. A lot of other things as well. Lots of games for lots of players, from Dragon Quest XI's to even things like Panzer Dragoon, the Dark Crystal, Astral Chain, looking great. Was there anything in the Direct that stood out to you?
For me personally, I'm looking forward to Luigi's Mansion 3. I'm a huge fan.
Oh, jeez. Alright, so what do we just get? What did we just get?
Walk through the various levels of this spooky hotel with my sidekick Gooigi. And the thing I'm actually really looking forward to is the new Poltergust.
So Luigi's Mansion looked pretty sweet. Link's Awakening looks absolutely freaking gorgeous. I'm not the hugest fan of Fire Emblem. It's nice to have Resident Evil on the Switch. Spyro on Switch, I was actually kind of excited about that. Astral Chain looked pretty sweet. I saw a tiny bit of Pokemon. What else would we get? Freaking Mario and Sonic at the Olympics. March 2020 Animal Crossing, it's pretty awesome. And then of course Banjo. So one final character to be revealed for Smash.
On the water gym, and what we've done is we have recreated the gym leader battle arena. So everybody here at E3 is going to get a chance.
What a cool idea. Putting you like inside the arena. Jesus Christ. Alright guys, well.
We have something special for everybody watching live. Our very first
Mario on a horse. Exactly. Oh man. I'm gonna try and launch up Union Cross really quickly, but I might go to bed and do something responsible for once in my damn life. Because I'm still overdue for a bit of sleep, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll try it real quickly. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Not the end of the world. If it does, then we'll play a little bit, but
And tune in for the next 3 days to Treehouse Live. We'll have discussions with developers about the games that they're building. We'll give you some sneak peeks at some first play, and we really look forward to giving you a chance to see everything that we have to offer.
Give me a Doug. You can do it, Dougie.
Thank you very much.
Hi everyone, welcome to Nintendo.
Where's the regular girl? Bring her back.
My name is Teresa, and we're here to kick off.
No Metroid, I know.
Live gameplay of Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. I'm here with our very
Yeah, the first time I phrase is I'll
Mr. Masuda.
I'll say goodnight.
The
Hey.
producer, Mr. Amori, who is the game director, and they're accompanied by David from the Pokemon Company. Thank you very much. They also have little cameo appearances of.
How many fucking Switches there are? Jesus Christ. I guess they're gonna be doing. Oh, you guys can see it. Sorry. I guess they're gonna be doing a
by Terry and Bill, who just cartwheeled into our segment over here.
a raid battle, I suppose.
All right, so to kick things off, there was a lot of announcements from the Pokemon Direct last week, and then there was some more information that came out this morning. Mr. Masuda, Mr. Mori, do you have anything to add to that information?
Yeah, I wonder what's happening with Metroid. They really don't want to talk about it, huh? When did they announce Prime 4? Was it 2 years ago at this point?
できたので、多くの皆さんがソードシールドの魅力をまず少し知ってもらえたかなと。
Is it Pokemon Sound Music or?
We're really happy to finally be able to reveal one of the big features of the game called Dynamax, as well as the legendary Pokemon. I think that's really getting a lot of the fans out there excited for the games.
Yeah, I'm
It's got little pins on their badge as well.
Get a sneak peek to
On their lapels.
Element, but Bill, do you have anything else to add?
That's right. I think today was anything you can share about what we're going to be showing on Treehouse Live for everybody watching at home.
Alright, if we put you down here. And it's already frozen. Alright, to hell with this. Enjoy E3, guys. I'm gonna go to bed, but it's been fun.
So in the direct we just saw, we revealed the water type gym and gym challenge and the gym leader Nessa. But in today's Treehouse Live, I want to demonstrate the
there you go, Yuffie.
gameplay, the wild area.
Must have been paying attention.
Raid battle gameplay.
That's right, and the wild area is something that's brand new for the Pokemon games. We have not had an area like this. Can you maybe give people just a little bit of information about what it is?
I wonder if it's gonna be like a Go hybrid area, like in the Let's Go games, there were wild Pokemon obviously spawning everywhere. Get back here, what are you talking about? And I wonder if it's going to be just like one area that'll spawn a bunch of different Pokemon, but they can also obviously control what's happening and don't have to worry about a shitload of wild spawns all over their maps.
So this is really kind of the first time that we've had such a huge wide open area in the Pokemon main series RPGs, and you'll in the wild area really find the widest variety of wild Pokemon out of any area in the games, and it also changes the Pokemon you can encounter depending on the weather conditions and where you go and the time of day.
Like Winkle? Is it a Volplane? Damn, man. So when you're in the wild area, you can press Y to like look for people to do raid battles with?
The wild area multiple times.
That makes sense.
As you can see on screen here, you can control the camera freely in this area to better find hidden items that are lying about and also see the Pokemon that are flying above in the sky.
We go to Bunnelby, Wingull,
Like we are seeing Pokemon out in the field here, correct?
and then ones that you have to press a button onto and sneak up on. So that's the ORAS feature coming back. Okay, that's pretty cool. Alright, if you can walk up to wild Pokemon only in this area, like I said, that's a good step. I kind of want that menu to change a little bit. I don't know if I'm super happy with the way that looks.
So yeah, we have the Pokemon wandering about the field. We call them kind of symbol encounters.
That Scorbunny learning double kick. I mean, I know they wanted to have a fight. Holy shit, level 45. Damn, dog. What? Hang on. Did we? What's in the party? Oh, damn.
Not knowing what the encounter, they just saw an exclamation mark pop up in the tall grass there, and that.
Oh, it's just a 3-star, isn't it? Sorry, I'm an idiot. Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
As you can see here, the battle system, it's the traditional turn-based battle where you choose.
Dark type move with the Grookey. It's like a big, potentially grass dark on its final evolution. Please don't make Scorbunny firefighting. Not again. Can it just never ever be firefighting again, please?
And you'll find that their, Pokemon abilities are back as well as the ability to give them items to hold. So there's definitely a lot of depth to the battle system.
Branch poke.
Certainly, I think fans are going to look forward to the depth within that.
So I guess you press X to use the last used item.
Both within the game as well as in their one-on-one battles as well.
Interesting. We didn't see the ball actually hit the Pokemon, did we? Yeah, Yuffie, that does make sense. That's pretty cool. Choose where you want to send it. That's pretty sweet. Go get the Vileplume. What are you doing, dude? Did he just whistle? What's going on here? Yuffie. Oh, Diggersby though.
You can see it's actually raining right now where we're wandering about, and depending on the weather condition, the kind of certain types of Pokemon will appear more frequently. Right now, we'll see more water-type Pokemon.
Just wonder if you press Y right now, you broadcast basically. Oh look, I caught a Wingull. Is anyone in the area?
And the climate's pretty dynamic, so if you come back a different day, the weather may be completely different.
I wonder if it's like a big circular region with like a bunch of like this wild area in the middle and a bunch of like neighboring towns all around.
We're talking about the different encounters, but it looks like Terry can also whistle to attract Pokemon, and different
Friggin' Metapod chilling.
reactions to when he does that.
Metapod can't move. You know it, I know it. So my phone actually died between me taking it off its little charger thing today and putting it onto my the charger next to my bed. So my alarm didn't go off this morning because the phone was dead. So actually, I was actually late for work this morning. Whoops. Oh jeez.
Yeah, the whistle is kind of key to encountering certain types of Pokemon. For example, if they're flying high above, you can't really, encounter them very easily. So you have to attract their attention by whistling at them. But at the same time, like you said, they're kind of different Pokemon react differently. Some might see you whistle and run away, for example, or others may be curious about you and approach you.
It's kind of cool.
Terry's doing a great job.
Yeah, actually, really. Yeah, the free-to-play, game actually cost me an hour and a half of work. So, thanks, game. Hey, Omega. How you doing, bud? What do you think of Nintendo? This whole thing's gonna get flagged, isn't it? It's been a minute.
And that should give us a good sense of this one particular part of
Ooh.
the wild area, but clearly there's a
Get
lot
the
more
Haunter,
to the
dude.
wild
What are you doing?
area than even what we're showing here today.
So those things are in fact not Vileplumes, they're the raid beacon things. But I guess some of them are turned off. That'd pop in though. Could do without that. It's only a trainer, surely you know where they're gonna spawn. Surely. It's snowing in this area, so naturally a Galvantula spawns.
Yeah, this is just a small portion of the wild area. If you wanted to walk really far out there, there's
Match shops and a Bomber Snow?
discover, and it's much
Snova rather. Look at this son of a bitch coming at you. He mad as hell. What if you run into like two at the same time? Can you start a double battle out in the wild? Ooh, level 14. You better be careful. Level that Pokemon up real quick. Just use a couple rare candies on it. See what happens.
I think Terry was showing the crouching down motion where you can kind of get into tall grass and quietly approach some of the more perhaps timid Pokemon. Otherwise, they might run away from you.
Surely someone playing this demo is going to get the starter to like level 16. I guess they must have something in there to prevent you evolving the starter. Like a time limit on the demo or something. Strutting around like he owns the place.
Yeah, since it's snowing right now, we might see a more ice-type Pokemon appearing in the field.
And here we have
Coming at you, Jesus Christ. God, I can already see the gifts write themselves. Level 37, 26. Here we go.
You can access the wild area from very early in the game, but as we see here, there are some rather strong Pokemon out there.
So what happens when you just walk up and just capture like a level 30 Pokemon from straight away? Yeah, Yuffie, I can't imagine they're gonna let you actually go in the wild area.
Yeah, depending on where you go, there'll be some very high level Pokemon that you maybe can't take on. So
See ya. Get absolutely shit on. Run, bitch. Yeah, the previous demos have usually been very, very, very controlled about what they let you do. This seems a lot less constrained. Hey. I love a little animation of him just getting the bike out. Alright, what happened then? Lake Axwell. What's in the water? Look at the water. Okay, little vanilla Luxies in the water. What do we call it? And the Jellicent pre-evolve form? Jellish, whatever it's called.
So yeah, it really helps you get around the wild area very quickly. You can even hold down the B button to kind of get a little dash move going, so you can get some extra speed.
Gloria caught a Snorunt. Interesting.
Going above, on the lake there, kind of riding over the water. So it definitely helps you get around.
This is definitely a bike I wish I had when I was younger.
Pungent root.
And then of course we also see that there's certain secrets out in the wild area for players to find.
Give a quick fish. Goldeen.
Every time you come back, you'll find like kind of hidden items in different spots in the wild area, so it's a lot of fun to walk around and discover them.
And of course,
Bio, yeah, tell me about it, dude. Yeah, one left to go, and they did Banjo-Kazooie. That's insane. I wonder, like, if the reception to that is going to inform, like, maybe a new game or not. Oh, look, a trade request.
Now, one other thing that we've noticed here on the left side
Interesting.
is that we're seeing some icons pop up on the left side of the screen.
So I wonder if, like, the Wi-Fi just turns on automatically. Hey, Spine, how you doing, bud? Jump on VC. Jump on VC for a bit. I wonder if, like, you're just automatically connected, like the Underground Dungeon in Gen 4 and, like, the White and Black Forest in Gen 5. Like, if you enter this area, you just, like, become in this public area, and anything you do can be transmitted to other people.
And you can actually have these, what we're calling stamps appear to kind of show what other players are up to.
Oh, okay, in your opinion, well, what's over double the level of the Machoke? Okay for this. It's gonna be interesting though, like.
So this is actually Masuda-san playing right next to us. He's playing the Gloria character there, but
Masuda Gloria. What is that over there? Is it a trainer or? That would be awesome. Me working at Nintendo. Which, what did I say? Oh snap! Oh, okay.
So you can use these stamps to kind of invite people to battle, trade, or even try and get other players.
That's pretty rad. Okay, yeah, it is just like those areas. It just a pack of potatoes that he just found. Would anyone else accept Scorbunny as a firefighting if, for the final evolution, it's required to fuse with another Pokemon, like a sword Pokemon or a shield Pokemon? Go on. Sounds like some sort of Digimon style Gallantmon sort of sounding thing. He was like a soccer player though. I don't know what else it would be apart from fighting. Because I think fighting is a stand-in for like athletic.
And this works either via local wireless with other players that are nearby playing at the same time. You can also connect with to the internet to kind of play with.
That's pretty awesome.
That's right. And it looks like now Terry has gotten to the town that we were heading towards.
Right, but there's some lights in the background. These red colorful lights.
That tower in the background, that reminds me of what's the tower from Gen 3? That like sand tower in the middle of the desert? I think that's what it was called. It was called like Sand Tower or something. Or like Lavender Towers. No, what's that ghost tower in Gen 5? It's just like in the middle of a route and you have to go get like a... You have to go get something from it, I forget. There's like an item needed to progress, but...
So those are actually what are called Pokemon dens, and there's a red light emitting from them when there is a Dynamax Pokemon.
Go and fight alongside Mr. Masuda-san.
Kind of represents the energy of the Dynamax. And what that means for the player is that you can go there.
What's everyone's team?
That Dynamax Pokemon in a match.
Don't know yet, man. We don't even know what's in the what's available in the game. Let me see if I can tell you. Which, what were you asking? I was saying Gen 5. I think there's like a ghost type tower. Do you have to go get an item from? I think. It's north of the daycare center town, I think. Maybe south of it. I forget.
そうですね、これまでですね、メガシンカーとか Z 技っていう要素があったんですけども、今作ポケモンがパワーアップする新要素
Is that a new sprite for Togekiss, or am I just not used to that sprite?
Dynamax is actually a new way to power up your Pokemon in these games. It replaces what we've seen previously, for example, Mega Evolution and Z moves.
So it's just the Pokemon Go style raid battles. Lucario.
そうですね、ダイマックスレイドバトルなんですけども、好きな
Better be quick, you haven't got long left, buddy.
戦うことができます。で、今回はボックスからも1匹選べる。
Oh, so you only get one Pokemon each. And I guess they're gonna have Victor be the leader, so we can Dynamax Lucario.
From either their party or from the box, so it's important to choose one of your stronger Pokemon since you before you go into the max raid battle.
I wonder how many times a day you can do this. If they like limit it.
And you only get to choose one, and you can't change during the battle, so you've got to make sure.
Jesus.
So strategy and communication is incredibly key.
So you get to pick your moves, or what do you get to do? Oh, ability's still working here.
Yeah, cooperation between the players and also really determining the roles is going to be very important to defeating the opponent.
Better not miss. Better not miss that Focus Blast. Don't bulk up. Bulk up into Focus Blast. Great strategy. Great strategy. Bulk up into Power Up Punch. Amazing strategy.
Identifying maybe which of the 4 Pokemon will have the best type advantage to be the main attacker, and also like who can.
Do the buffs get shared or something? I doubt it.
Pokemon that will use healing moves to support the team.
Yes, I'm playing as Togekiss, so for
Use Wide Guard.
my first move, I've used Reflect to try to protect all of us a bit.
そうですね、僕はトゲキスを使ってるんですけれども、今リフレクターを出してちょっとチームを守ろうとしてます。Thank you.
There you go. Get the burn. Get the nice burn. Hey, get that 30% chance every time. Scald, best move in the game. Max Rockfall. Okay. Clunk. Get absolutely shit on. That was behind an Intimidate and a Reflect. And a Burn. And it did a third damage.
As we can see here, Steelix is doing multiple attacks. Is that fair?
No, he's not. You're doing multiple attacks to him. What are you talking about? He did one attack. What are you talking about?
So yeah, when you're going up against a Dynamax Pokemon, sometimes they will take multiple moves, and so you really kind of.
I wonder if Dynamax will be like traumatic, like in the lore, like Mega Evolution described to me immensely painful. Jesus.
So I'm actually the Tom character here playing Arcanine.
Mega Mawile, Goodra, Glaceon, Chandelure, Chinchino. Get the team already decided, my dude. You probably played that team in Gen 7, maybe? Hey, Water Cage. How you doing, buddy? So it turns into a giant Premier Ball made out of digital data. Wait, what?
But your team can only use Dynamax once throughout the entire battle, so it's important to kind of identify what the exact right timing is to be able to, exploit the.
Okay, I thought only the leader could Dynamax.
So yeah, obviously a lot of strategy goes into these Dynamax raid battles.
That did nothing. That did 0 damage, my guy. If the move will do damage or not beforehand.
Yeah, and you can see that there are, once you Dynamax, the Pokemon's moves will all turn into max moves, which are much more powerful.
Oof, that's not going to be doing much damage.
A drought was just triggered.
No Aura Sphere? Come on, man.
Yeah, and they look really cool too.
Huh. Yeah, definitely. I think it's very impressive.
Oh, look at that strategic Solar Beam there charging up. As Steelix protects. What's happening? So it didn't have to charge. How do we choose who Dynamaxes? I don't know, because like his charge gauge for Lucario was full before, and then Arcanine did it. So I'm not too sure.
What happens is once his HP is reduced, it'll put up this kind of barrier that you have to take down before it will actually start.
Why even risk the Focus Blast? Just use Power Up Punch. You fool. You fool. It's not going to do any damage anyway. Plus you've already bulked up twice.
But you can see that there's a couple of different parts to the gauge, and each time you hit it with a damaging attack, at least.
So can you just put it to sleep? Like, what if happens if you use Spore? Like, status is obviously work on it. Dang. So that takes off 2 layers. That only takes off 1. I wonder if those attacks can miss against a barrier.
You can see my Togekiss used Dazzling Gleam, which is not particularly effective, but was still good enough to break.
Professional battle Kritika. I actually like Pokemon quite a lot. I like the battle system. I play on Showdown a fair bit when I'm bored.
So it's a good opportunity for even the weaker Pokemon to participate and really contribute to the fight. And Dynamax moves, if you use it against it, it'll actually take down 2 gauges. Two slots of the gauge. So yeah, you guys have broken down the barrier, so now you just need to defeat the Pokemon.
Come on, where's Santo? Use Santo with a huge Arcanine. Come on, you can do it. Oh man. I thought he was going to be spinning around like a fool. It's like this weird dark energy surrounding these Pokemon. Surely like it's going to be revealed in the plot. It's probably not the best idea to use this weird erupting power. It's like literally a dark evil cloud on top of his head.
But you're probably going to be able to defeat this one without too much trouble.
Okay, okay.
Follow you, make Togekiss the center of attention.
So now everyone gets a chance to catch it, or just one person? Throw a Pokeball now.
Have a single Pokemon feint. That was actually pretty good.
Well, if you say don't catch, can you pass it on to someone else?
So now all of us have a chance to actually catch this Steelix, and so by catching it, can we add them to our...
That's how catching Pokemon usually works.
捕まえるチャンスがあるんですけども、捕まえたら、手持ちのポケモンとして加えることができるということでしょうか。
そうですね。でこのポケモンを倒すとゲットするチャンスが生まれます。で捕まえるとポケモンをそのまま手持ちにすることができたり、結構実はいいアイテムも手に入ることもできます。捕まえた。
Yeah, I think this is one person, Yuffie.
Player who participates in the battle are able to get a chance to catch it, but even if you don't catch the Pokemon, there's still a variety of rewards for the players that participate to get items and such that will help be beneficial in their adventure.
I mean,
so it's definitely something that I hope players will be excited to play along with.
The benefit of like raiding in Pokemon Go is that everyone gets a chance to catch their own unique version of the thing they just beat at the end. I don't know if you were like, hey guys, can we all join up together and can you help me beat this legendary or whatever Pokemon so I can have it at the end?
So I think Masuda-san,
I don't know.
another topic that you wanted to touch on?
I mean, it doesn't look particularly difficult to like take on a Pokemon, and as long as you're not like limited to the amount of tries you get, kind of cool. I wonder how often those beacons recharge though. Like I wonder if it's like you join a room maybe whenever you walk into the wild area, and X amount of beacons are lit.
we recently announced. So it will connect with the Pokemon RPGs as well as Pokemon Go to allow players to really gather all of
Yeah, I imagine Yuffie that they'll get like some sort of like berries of redeemable shit afterwards, like maybe potions. Like in Pokemon Go, it's if you beat a high level raid battle, you get like a TM to teach your Pokemon a new move, which are like disposable items. You can only use them once each, or like. Sorry, I can't listen to this. Like golden raspberries or things like that. Spencer.
So in previous games that worked with the Pokemon Bank service, you were able to, for example, in Sun and Moon, bring over any Pokemon even if they weren't in the Ultimate Pokedex.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
But with the transition to the Nintendo Switch hardware, with its, it being much more powerful, allowing us to be much more expressive with each
Uh-oh.
Pokemon. And now we're well over 800 Pokemon species in the games.
その中で1匹ずつ大切にクオリティを上げてバトルバランスも取って限られた開発期間の中で最新作をお届けするためにどうするかっていうのは長い間議論を重ねてきました。
At Game Freak, we really spent a lot of time thinking about what the best way
Oh no.
was, really preserving the quality of all
Oh no.
while also, taking into account the battle balance.
Oh no.
Available, all within, a limited development time, so we don't keep fans waiting too long for
You scum.
series.
It sounds like they're only going to have X amount of Pokemon, like some Pokemon, but not all of them in this game.
And after a lot of discussion, we decided to come to kind of a new direction.
Are you shitting me?
ポケモンホームとソードシールドの間を行き来できるポケモンをガラル図鑑に登場するポケモンに絞ることにしました。
And so what that means for Pokemon Sword and Shield is that players will be able to transfer their Pokemon from Pokemon Home only if they appear in the Galar region Pokedex.
図鑑の舞台に
Fuck you.
ごめんなさい。冒険の舞台
So that's it then. So like.
こだわって登場するポケモンを決めています。
So we were very careful. We spent a lot of time really thinking what the best selection of Pokemon to match the setting of.
That's absolutely shit.
さらに詳しい話は今後の取材とか
Okay, long story short, you can only bring in certain Pokemon into this game. So they're sequel baiting already. They're sequel baiting already, saying buy the third or the final version, whatever. Because that will have an expanded Pokedex and probably have the entire roster in it.
And I know there are a lot of users of the Pokemon Bank service who are looking forward to Pokemon Home, so I wanted to let them know what the change would be well in advance.
Of course, as somebody who's been hunting for a lot of shiny Pokemon and Pokemon Let's Go, any of those Pokemon that do appear in Pokemon Sword and Shield, I'll still be able to transfer from Pokemon Let's Go into Pokemon Sword and Shield through Pokemon Home, correct?
レッツゴーピカチュウ、レッツゴーイーブイでたくさん色違いのポケモンを探して捕まえているんですけれども、それらのポケモンがガラル図鑑に登場するのであれば、ホームから、転送するっていうのができます。そうですね。
ホームを、経由して連れてくることができます。
That's right. Yeah, as long as they're in the Galar region Pokedex, you can transfer them from home.
So they just said, even then, they just said, not all the Kanto Pokemon are making it across.
もちろんですね、
Fucking Pokemon, man.
ソードシールド、ガラル地方でもまだ見ぬ新ポケモンを含めてかなりのポケモンが出てきますし、ポケモンのボリューム、ゲームのボリュームとしてもかなりの、満足いただけるようになっています。
Yeah, in the Galar region, you're going to find a lot of Pokemon, including
Shut up.
Pokemon
No one
that no one
cares.
has discovered yet. So the games are definitely
No one
full
cares.
of content.
No one cares. Wow, that was the biggest. I'm really like completely unhyped now.
And it will be no small feat to complete the Galar region Pokedex, but I do hope that players will give their best to try and catch them all in the.
That is such a shame.
Yeah, well, I'm excited to see how the story unfolds.
You just advertise like Home as a service where you can bring all these Pokemon together from like literally Gen 3 and your bloody mobile phone and Let's Go all together in one place. Oh, but wait, only the ones that appear in Let's Go, that appear in Sword and Shield. That is really, really awful. This is the first time, literally ever, I think a Pokemon game has restricted you from bringing in older ones since they brought that feature into cross generations. You already have all the 3D what's the problem? What are you doing differently? What is the problem? Like
Yeah, for me, it definitely is the max raid battles we just showed off. Playing together with your friends and this kind of cooperative battle feature that we've never had in the Pokemon series before is really just a lot of fun. I hope fans
It's
of
the same models you've been using forever. What are you talking about? Well, I don't think they have the models made for every single one. But they, what's different? Since X and Y, they've had the models for every single Pokemon. They've even had walking animations they never bothered to use.
And even other than the max raid battles, we of course have all the traditional, multiplayer features where you can trade.
Can never see
with
looks.
other players, either
Masuda.
with the local wireless or to connect with other players, trainers from around the world using the connecting via the internet.
Great. Well, thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you all for watching. What we're going to do is, as we get ready for our next segment here on Nintendo Treehouse Live...
No, there has never, ever, ever been a restriction on bringing Pokemon forward before. Never. The only restriction was like X and Y, Bank wasn't out
so take a quick look at that, and then we will come back
when the game launched. So you couldn't do it at launch, but eventually you could do it. The Pokemon were all still in there at launch.
Thank you very much.
And for that game, they literally had to create a shitload of new models.
Hey guys, I'm Morgan here with Audrey, and we are.
We're in a haunted What's the- hotel.
Yeah.
Stay calm.
Bill said
What?
Luigi's Mansion booth, but this is not.
I mean,
not
like-
the booth, but this is like a fully built out haunted mansion.
And they also have these added
Like, these models are all the same models they've always been.
based off Arcanine's attack.
Yeah, and they look
Since X and Y. Or do they make them more polished because they have to be blown up to a bigger size? I don't think so. So it looks like the same model as before.
Put up a barrier around him.
Can you transfer Pokemon with Dive? I mean, if you delete the HM, but like, it's not like if you go to Gen 3 to Gen 4, only Pokemon that appear in the Gen 4 Pokédex can be transferred across. Every single Pokemon can always be transferred from one generation to the next. They just can't go backwards, unless it's like the spiky-head Pikachu or some sort of, very limited event Pokemon. But that's, yeah, literally spiky-head Pikachu.
What happens is once its HP is reduced, it'll put up this kind of barrier that down before it will actually start taking.
And I guess the hat Pikachus, I guess, probably can't come across, maybe? I don't know. Yuffie, yeah, I don't know, like, I can't imagine the models are huge. Again, they fit 700 on a DS cartridge.
But you can see that there's a couple of different, parts to the gauge, and each time you hit it with...
Add them to our...
What are they changing?
Find out and take a look at yeah, so we just wanted you guys at home to get a look at this. This is where we've got some players in here now, but this is when the booth opens soon. Where fans are going to get in here to play the game, but also be surrounded by this really cool ambiance.
Man, it's like not a big thing, but that really bums me out.
Yeah, standard issue cauldron full of green goo and fish.
Absolutely, there are ghosts showing up all over the wall.
Is that a deal breaker for you guys, or is it just like whatever?
See up above, we've got a lot of atmospheric stuff happening.
All of our Mario friends have been X'd out. That's just not nice. It's a little foreboding.
But what I'm getting at is, like, what is the time crunch? What are they doing to each of these new Pokemon to get them ready for Gen 8?
Weird, I don't even know. The kind of sounds you hear in horror movies.
Like, none of the attack animations are unique to each Pokemon. They just slap them on. Like, Flamethrower just appears from, like, general mouth area. What? So they don't want to make, like... But everything's already been... That's what I don't understand. Everything's already been made. They don't change, like... They haven't changed Flamethrower's animation from Gen 6 to Gen 7, I don't think. Or can they just not be bothered with certain mechanics? Like is Greninja coming back and they can't be fucked doing, like, the Battle Bond mechanic? Or, like, Meloetta and they can't be bothered doing the, like... I don't understand, because every Pokemon game is built upon the previous one. Unless they've completely remade this one from scratch, which I doubt it. I imagine it would be built on top of Sun and Moon. And it looks like it is. Like, the way the character walks, everything about it looks very, very like an evolution of Sun and Moon.
Nobody needs to worry about any of that. Yeah, got more Bellman.
Yeah, this went from like a day one buy to like a... Probably gonna wait for the third one. In like a heartbeat just then. That is such a huge bummer. Game Freak's way too lazy. Well, yeah.
And this really, really captures the atmosphere of Luigi's Mansion 3.
Is it that they just couldn't be fucked, like... they would felt inclined to be like, okay, well, maybe they want to make him encounterable and not have to rely on previous generations. Maybe that's it. Vince, that's what I'm saying. All the animations are the same as, all the Pokemon models are the same that they've been in Gen 6 and 7, which they all already exist. I don't understand what's keeping them from bringing them across. And again, I'm saying it's not syncing it up to attack animations because they gave up on doing that forever ago. What is the problem? Again, unless they're like, well, we don't want to make literally 800 Pokemon encounterable in the game, which, fair enough, they never have been. Like, you've never been able to encounter a lot more. J-Pop didn't look like it, man. I understand what you're saying, but it didn't look like it. It looks like the same shit it's always been, since Gen 6. And you use on Pokebank utility. Also, Dive came back in Auras. Yeah, but they didn't let you transfer Pokemon with HMs because they didn't want you to get stuck. Like, if you were in Gen 3, in a cave somewhere, that you could only get out by using Surf with, and you somehow transferred your surfing Pokemon out, then you'd be stuck in a cave. That's the only reason they didn't let you transfer Pokemon with HMs. You can still get around it, you can still trap yourself, but the HM restriction is only so you don't literally trap yourself in the game. Yeah, Vince, no kidding. No kidding. Well, I mean, the initial launch of a game, there's always like, okay, you can only use these few Pokemon. But I mean, eventually that's fixed whenever either Bank comes out or whatever, like something happens and eventually you get the entire set. So I guess like a shitload of legendaries just won't be usable in this game. The other games didn't have Dive, it's not a HM that exists. Okay. What are you trying to say? Oh, what you couldn't transfer Pokemon with Dive even if it wasn't a HM in the game. Maybe it's their attempt to balance it. You reckon by just like axing out like, oh, just delete Landorus from the game. Whoop, just delete a shitload of Pokemon from the game. And yeah, Vince, now we're like stuck with them for the entire generation until they launch like the third version of the game or the sequel to this. Like Sharp Sword and Big Shield. Well, Yuffie, oftentimes you wouldn't actually be able to transfer a Pokemon until you'd completed certain conditions, like in Gen 4, for example, you couldn't go to Power Park until you'd beaten the entire game, so you couldn't, like, break the game by transferring your older crap across immediately, was the idea behind it. I think that changed in some games. Vince, Pokemon Gun, exactly. You can't say with Sophie Pokemon we don't know. Can't say with Sophie Pokemon we don't know who is and who isn't in this game. But they're not going to have... The regional dex never has that many. I mean, like, Gen 4 was up to 493 Pokemon, but it only had a Diamond and Pearl's regional dex was only 200 big. Sun and Moons, how big was Sun and Moons? Regional dex. Oh, Game Freak, you fucking piss me off sometimes, man. Let's go to Cerebi real quick. Yes, I have Cerebi bookmarked. What of it? It's been like that for 15 years and ain't gonna change. Pokemon Home can only transfer Pokemon. Yeah, that's fucking trash, dude. Cerebi's like live tweeting as we speak. With 5 -60 ground traits. Damn, dude. That's insane. Sun and Moon Pokedex. So Alola Pokedex has 400 Pokemon in it. So of the 800 Pokemon, it has half. So let's say Sword and Shield adds another, like, makes it an even 900.
So I think, Masuda-san, I think there was another topic that you wanted to touch on?
Let's see the Kalos decks real quick. So Kalos had 3 different dexes, but some Pokemon appeared multiple times, I think. No, that's not true. Did they? Someone tell me, with the Kalos Dexes, did any Pokemon appear multiple times? Or was it just 3 different Dexes? I forget. That's 450 Pokemon in Kalos. Shit, that's a lot. Do any appear multiple times? I forget. Because if not, then the Kalos had 450 in it, and Sun and Moon went down to 400. Natively appearing. So again, let's say at least 400 is a base mark for like obtainable types out of the, let's say 900. Yeah, you guys can't really see it unfortunately, but there's 3 different Dexes here. They have 150, 153, and 151. So added up about 450 total. So if I click, I don't know, Golett, and it should say it only appears in the National and the Coastal, but not any other one. Okay, that's fine then. So yeah, X and Y had 450 Pokemon out of the 649 at the time. Sorry, 721 at the time, which is a pretty decent amount.
Bring over any Pokemon, even if they weren't in the Alola Pokedex.
Their excuse was like, oh, we wanted to give much more, polish to each individual species. I don't buy it. It didn't seem to be that way.
But with the transition to the Nintendo Switch hardware, with its, it being much more powerful, allowing us to be much more expressive with each of the individual Pokemon.
もう一つポケモンはもう今では図鑑番号でいうとやっぱり800を超えてます。
And now we're well over 800 Pokemon species in the games.
でその中で1匹ずつ大切にクオリティを上げてバトルバランスも取って、限られた開発期間の中で最新作をお届けするためにどうするかっていうのは長い間議論を重ねてきました。
At Game Freak, we really spent a lot of time thinking about what the best way to move forward was, really preserving the quality of all the different Pokemon, while also, taking into account the battle balance, having so many different Pokemon available, all within, a limited development time, so we don't keep fans waiting too long for every new entry in the series.
その結果、今作から対応方針を変えることにしました。
And after a lot of discussion, we decided to come to kind of a new direction.
つまりですね、ポケモンホームとソードシールドの間を行き来できるポケモンをガラル図鑑に登場するポケモンに絞ることにしました。
And so what that means for Pokemon Sword and Shield is that players will be able to transfer their Pokemon from Pokemon Home only if they appear in the Galar region Pokedex.
図鑑の舞台に合わせて冒険のごめんなさい、冒険の舞台に合わせてこだわって登場するポケモンを
Unknown is definitely being cut.
So we were very careful. We spent a lot of time really thinking what the best selection of Pokemon to match the setting of the adventure would be.
Alright, I don't envy the task of even though there's 800 species, plus all the forms, plus all the shiny versions, everything like alternate forms. They must be getting towards 900 at this point, adding on this new generation. So I don't envy the task of making 900 different character models, and then
I know there are a lot of users of the Pokemon Bank service who are looking forward to Pokemon Home, so I wanted to let them know what the change.
Then having the Pokemon Ami little thing.
Hunting for a lot of shiny Pokemon and Pokemon Let's Go.
Because that's all going to have its own animations and everything else. Again, I don't envy that task, but don't tell me it's making it more expressive. Because you haven't shown us if an MA version exists in this. I'm sure you'll still be able to get a Mega Ring. Oh, dude, can you imagine if they just cut out Megas entirely? They might, dude. They might just completely go delete Megas.
That's great. Well,
Charizard's in the game though. Tyranitar's in the game. We just saw that. Snover's in the game, so let's Bomber Snow. We know the Pokemon that can Mega Evolve are still in there. That's crazy. Imagine if you have
in the Galar region, you're going to find a lot of Pokemon, including a bunch of Pokemon that no one has.
Oh yeah, new Megas. No way. No way. Not happening. Instead, there's a lazy Dynamax instead, just oh, make it bigger and get a couple new moves.
And it will be no small feat to complete the Galar region Pokedex, but I do hope that
No,
players will
Spencer, not happening.
try and catch them all in the region.
I mean, yeah, if that's their excuse, and they're like, okay, we're gonna have a limited amount of Pokemon, but we're gonna make sure each animation like perfectly fits that Pokemon. Okay, okay, I can work with that. Unfortunately.
And Dynamax moves, if you use particularly powerful in the attack department, it can still reduce the gauge by just using a damaging attack.
Is that what we see?
So yeah, but with the barrier, what happens is once its HP is reduced, it'll put up this kind of barrier that you have to take down before it will actually start taking lots of damage again.
でこの今ゲージが5つあるんですけど、ダメージを与えるごとに1つのゲージが減ってきます。で、攻撃力が低いポケモンでも高いポケモンでも1ゲージずつ減っていくので、この時はもうどんなポケモンでも攻撃してこのバリアを壊していった方がいいですね。
But you can see that there's a couple of different parts to
the game. We don't know what's in the new decks yet. Like there could be Ralts for all you know, there could be Mawile. But like, okay. But the animation didn't come out of its mouth or anything. There wasn't like it was just a fire attack in Arcanine. Like the fire was here, and Arcanine just went like blah around it. It wasn't like set on. Oh, there's a perfectly customized for Arcanine. Arcanine's not looking at Steelix. It's just the same generic model it's been for the last. I'll pull it up right now. I've got an Arcanine on Pokemon Go. I guarantee you it's gonna look exactly the same as that. Mega Infernape.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity for even the weaker Pokemon
yeah.
to, participate in really.
What about like Mega, like even the ones that don't even make sense to not have a Mega, like Slowbro gets a Mega, but Slowking doesn't. It's like, Game Freak, why are you so fucking lazy?
Down the barrier, so now you just need to defeat the Pokemon.
I imagine Arcanine getting hit just then was meant to be either the Sandstorm or the Sandstorm itself hitting Arcanine, but there was no text to say that happened.
That's really the kind of the energy of the Dynamax phenomenon just kind of brewing above their head.
Yeah, Yuffie, it's 100% what it is. It's 100%.
Looks like you're probably going to be able to defeat this one without too much trouble. Follow you, make Togekiss the center of attention.
Trying to be the tank.
There it is.
Does it look any different from what you see on screen right now?
And we didn't have a single Pokemon faint.
I think all the stripes are in the same place. It looks pretty much as detailed as the one on the screen does right now.
All of us have a
Yeah, let me turn you around.
There
Yeah, it looks so different. So different. So different. Lazy. Lazy. Guy leads all the stuff that was shown today, and in the last trailer was disappointed. Now I get it.
So by catching it, can we add them to our party?
Alright, well again, I don't envy the task of bringing in like 900 models and keeping them updated and everything, but like, don't tell me it's because the Switch is so much more powerful, and now you can make the animations, what do they say, more expressive. I don't buy that at all. My friend Kofi Go, I'll add you, sure. My friend Kofi Go is...
So Tom Nook & Co. This time around,
how do you find it? Your friends than yourself, right?
Nook Inc. And then the player is set to be relocating to the island through Nook Inc.'s
If I just add a friend,
getaway package.
that should work, right?
Timmy and Tommy also have a store in there too.
9204 2843 1839. Yeah, I'll give you some Australian gifts.
And before we kick off exploring too much,
Yuffie, yeah, nailed it, dude. Nailed it. If anyone wants my QR code. That's my QR code there.
So this is where your island life starts. This is the tent that you'll get, and then we decided to pitch it.
Wow, okay. And I can't imagine that's going to change going forward. You might ask like why I'm bothered about this, but it's like, okay. Like personally, I always go ahead and start a new generation by well, not start, but like when I finished playing the main campaign, I bring forward all the teams that I've always had since literally Gen 3, and I bring them forward. So, and then I add one more team each time, right? So I'll have like my story team that I go, that, you know, that I played through, you know, Ruby and Sapphire and Diamond and Pearl with, and I've got just a box of just teams through the generations, and there's 6 Pokemon on a team, 6 Pokemon per line in the box. So I've got a box that just says like, it's basically got, yeah, the Ruby Sapphire team, Diamond and Pearl team, Black and White team, Black and White 2 team, X and Y team, next box, Sun and Moon team, I guess, and then, you know, Sword and Shield would be next, but I guess if I want to bring shit forward, they're gonna be stuck. Well, some of them are gonna be stuck because Game Freak couldn't be fucked making models for them. That's so weird, because obviously the next game's gonna have, you know, an expanded Galar Dex like they always do. So then what? You're gonna be like, okay, let's call it Pokemon Gun, for example. Pokemon Gun's gonna be able to battle Pokemon Sword and Shield. But it's like, oh, you can't use Electabuzz because Electabuzz not in Sword and Shield. Unless they add it as like DLC or something? That's so bizarre. What, they like fucked themselves. What are they gonna do?
You're able to place them on the beach. This was something that you couldn't do in New Leaf, but we're able to do that.
That doesn't make, like, even if they add a new like Mega or a new form or whatever in, like Platinum, for example, they added in, you know, Giratina Origin form and Shaman Sky form. You could still battle Diamond and Pearl. It would just, you know, the Giratina would have slightly different base stats, and it would look like the the irregular Giratina and the regular Shaman on your screen if you were playing Diamond and Pearl. But it would still be compatible with those old games. I don't, like, you're gonna be like, oh, go Electabuzz, and then what happens? Oh, you can't use Electabuzz because Sword and Shield doesn't know that exists. What the what? It doesn't make any sense.
Start doing that right now.
Sounds great.
Yuffie, but how else are they gonna do it? Unless they're just gonna say, okay, in Gen 8, this Pokemon doesn't exist. Sorry. I know it's, you know, even though you've just played Let's Go, just then, some of the Pokemon won't be able to come across. Oopsie, sorry. That shiny, like, seal that you caught. They could do, like, the time machine from 1 to 2 and just limit it. But, yeah, but that's, like, forward going backwards. Like, I understand that you can't, you know, you make a new game with 100 new Pokemon. Obviously, you can't bring them backwards into a game, but...
And then these DIY recipes include everything from
which Pokemon would you? Jesus. I haven't seen any sexual-looking Pokemon yet. Of the 4, I mean, that's sheep, maybe? I guess people have already ruled 34 with the sheep, but... I think about it.
So, since we came to a deserted island...
So people will still be playing Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Well, competitively, I guess they're going to have to, right? If they want to use the entire roster. That's so weird. Well, thank God for Showdown. Like, at least Pokemon Showdown's gonna have the new lot, and they'll just have an unofficial OU tournament without any new Pokemon in it. Oh, sorry, with the new Pokemon and also the old. I don't even think they can do DLC, because, like, what happens if, you know, you're a kid, you don't have, you know, you don't understand how the internet works, you don't understand that, oh, I need to download this new DLC. Because it wouldn't even be a DLC, it'd just be like a compatibility update. This is so weird, man. This is just bizarre.
I think a lot of the Animal Crossing fans already know this, but the game clock is actually...
Like, I'm not asking for them to be catchable, obviously. Because the regional decks... most times you would have the national decks and then the regional decks, right? And you could only ever catch stuff in the regional decks unless they added, like, post-game afterwards to let you do national deck stuff. But... look for Ultra Moon, Ultra Sun, and Evo. Yeah, well... Vince. I don't know what they want. Like, are they just going for the Pokemon Go audience and they don't want to, like, freak them out by going, here, there's 900 species to catch, go for it. That could be part of it. Like, obviously everyone wants to complete the national decks. Or I guess in this case, just the Galar decks. And a lot of people are going to be going like, I'm getting in. I'm starting with Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield. I don't have a back catalog of 800 Pokemon I can just bring forward. So how am I meant to complete the Galar decks or the national decks? And they'll go, oh yeah, you're right. Let's just axe 500 species. Whoops.
You never know what's going to happen in Animal Crossing weather-wise, but this looks gorgeous.
What annoys me though is they promised that like, oh, you know, let's go Sword and let's go Pikachu, let's go Eevee is the casual game on the Switch. The real one you guys are going to want to play, the big one for the fans, is going to be later in 2019. So wait a year and you can have that. Vince, yeah, you're right. They didn't even have a national dex in Sun and Moon. They just didn't even appear in the decks at all. Fucking Game Freak, man. That really bothers me. This is strange. They made such a big deal in the past. Like Pokemon Bank was like, here you go, it's here, a way to get all your Pokemon across from, you know, all the way back in Gen 3. You know, bring them all together. And this Pokemon Home thing was meant to be like, now everything from Bank plus everything on Pokemon Go and Let's Go all together at once. What a cool idea. And everyone goes, yeah, that is a cool idea. You know, these things we're meant to be forging this connection with. And now it's like, oh, we couldn't be fucked making models with like half of them, so whatever. I'm exaggerating potentially on half, but maybe I'm also not, because even if they have 450 species in this game, they're still going to be leaving out 450 plus. Oh well. Oh well, who cares? Video gaming in 2019, 2020.
In contrast, I picked every weed on my island.
Well, what do you guys think? That's enough of me. What do you guys think about it? Oh jeez. Oh jeez, Rick.
So as you can see, you can do a little shopping here too, and then you have the option to buy the tools, purchase the tools here as well. But
after Sword and Shield, they should make Gen 4 remakes. I guarantee you Dialga and Palkia aren't in Sword and Shield. So that you have to, if you want Dialga and Palkia on Gen 8, you have to buy the Sword and Shield the Gen 4 remake. I guarantee that makes way too much sense. Like, how much of Gen 4 was linked with Gen 1? Like, all the other evolutions, like Electivire, Magmortar, all that crap, like Tangrowth, all that crap. Those, like, Gen 4 evolutions of Gen 1 Pokemon. They're gonna leave all of them out of Sword and Shield, so that you have to buy the Gen 4 remake if you want to get them all. That 100% is gonna happen. Yeah, Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, Arceus, all that shit. None of it's in Sword and Shield. None of it.
So Nook Mile kind of works like the actual airline mileage programs.
That's what's weird, right? It doesn't make any sense.
Here on the airplane, you got miles for that, and then a lot of the
it's such a small thing, but what? Again, I do not at all envy the task at this point of having 900 unique models plus shiny versions for all these Pokemon, but like, this is the choice you make going to 3D. Like, you sacrificed, you know, unique models quite a long time ago. Like, again, the example of Blastoise, War doesn't shit out of its cannons anymore. You just have Pokemon Growl, Pokemon like physical attack, special attack, you know, fainting, asleep, awake, whatever. And again, I'm not saying that's not a shitload of work. There's a shitload of work, but I don't understand. Like, it seems like you've done most of it already. Because Gen 6 and Gen 7 did that already. So what? I just don't get what the issue is then. Like, oh yeah, don't have them catchable, fine. Like, obviously that's a shitload of work trying to balance out like 900 Pokemon, whatever, and like where you're going to put them all. Whatever, but you've already made them all. And not that I'm an expert or anything, but I couldn't really notice a difference in the quality of the models on the Switch. Again, I could be wrong, because, you know, it is potentially viewable on a huge HD TV. Maybe they have made the models more high-res. Maybe that is a lot more work than I'm giving it credit for, but
every time you pick something up, you're gonna wonder
I'm saying that way. Well, Yuffie, it's like, okay, if they said we're going to strip the decks right back, it's going to be a really, really, really focused adventure. Some new, some old. But the trade-off is every single animation is like very, 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 very customized for each of the Pokemon that are in there. And we can really make really fun, balanced Pokemon battles. Like, okay, we know you're only going to have X amount of species, so we're going to cater our opponents into that direction. Then yeah, I'd be very happy with that. But it seems like we're getting the worst of both worlds. We're getting less species. And also, they're not customized either. It's just like, again, the generic animations. Again, only from what they've shown off so far. Maybe it'll be better in the final version. Still 5 months away. Could definitely happen, but nothing they've shown off has excited me so far. Which is really unfortunate.
Nogami-san, I love your outfit. That's awesome. Looks very appropriate for Squid. I
don't know why I'm wearing this outfit, but alright.
I guarantee I'm not the only one bitching about this. There's no way. Vince, that's what I'm saying. They seem to have reused all the old models. So then what? I don't get what their excuse about making Pokemon more expressive is. They haven't changed anything. And they already have all the old models, so what's the expressive? Where's the expressiveness coming from? I must admit, I did not quite understand. Can you imagine if they leave out Eevee? We know Pikachu's in there already.
So in the previous titles, I mean, of course, you were able to watch each other play and then have fun that way. But with New Horizons, you're able to play together and then cooperate in sense. And then so there's it's basically.
Who all is left for E3 conferences? Is someone following Nintendo this afternoon? I heard up.
Looking at the wind blowing through the trees, the graphics, it's really just beautiful to watch, but I'm also really drawn to the sound effects here.
Nope, that's it. So, Nintendo today, and then yeah, yesterday Ubisoft and Square. The day before Microsoft, Bethesda, Devolver. The day before EA. That's it, dog. Yeah, Yuffie, there's like almost every legendary gets a shaft. That must be like, let's say there's a legendary trio this time around, the 2 box ones and probably the 3rd to go with the trio to make the the legendary trio. What else? Do you reckon they'll like put Mewtwo back in? Maybe. I mean, given that there's a Mewtwo movie coming out this year, I wouldn't be surprised if Mewtwo made an appearance.
In the game, so we sometimes walked on sand to get that sound, or cut some.
No God of War sequel yet. Not that I've seen. Sony hasn't shown off anything this year at all yet. So I wonder if they're going to be doing their own thing sometime later this year. They could.
And then another thing that you probably noticed is that the leaves on the trees are kind of moving, and then this is actually expressing the wind.
Don't forget about previous games.
So depending on how strong the wind is blowing, some of them sway a little bit harder.
And the sound of the wind is really beautiful too. It's very relaxing and immersive.
We don't know what they're cutting yet, but they could have like literally seen which ones are the least popular ones and just axed them all. They do plenty of like popularity surveys, seeing which are the most popular Pokemon. And I'm pretty sure they did like an official, like Game Freak, maybe not Game Freak, but they could have done these surveys and been like, alright, we're just going to axe all like the least 300 popular Pokemon. 400 new Pokemon is still a ton. No, it won't be new Pokemon. No. It'll be like maybe anywhere between, let's say 70 to 100 new Pokemon, let's say, plus like 300 old ones to make up the new decks.
So there's a lot of variety in these recipes. So I'm gonna change the
Top 100 Pokemon in Japan from NintendoToday.com.
まあ誰がリーダーでその誰に付き添ってプレイしているかっていうのが分かるようになっています。
PokemonMovie.jp. Well, that link is obviously dead. Thanks, dog. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that like the official Pokemon company did a survey. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, 500,000 Japanese fans to find out which is the most popular. So the 10 most popular: Greninja, Arceus, Mew, Pikachu, Sylveon, Charizard, Genesect, Rayquaza, Meloetta, and Zygarde. Interesting. PokemonMovie.jp/election.
I'm gonna pick up the wood and then I'm gonna go craft a bonfire on the workbench.
So it's one of the things that's really wonderful here for the first time in the Animal Crossing series, being able to play side by side at the same time with other folks who live on your island. This idea that you can have your different inventories, swap back and forth who's in charge, and then take advantage.
Clef, you better be there, alright, Riot. Sun and Moon was around what, 60-ish new mons. Yeah, it wasn't many. It was the least by far of like the new additions.
I just really like collecting this material or that material. You can kind of share the load a little bit as you work on your island and then come play together.
Sun and Moon decks, 87 looks like. So 722 Rowlet up to 809 Melmetal. Well, I guess 807 technically, because Meltan and Melmetal were only in Go. Let's Go so far. Let's just say 807. No, let's include him. Let's include him. So 87 in total, which is actually slightly bigger than Kalos, which is only 71. But Unova was friggin' huge. Had like 150 something, or just shy of that. Yeah, 155. That's right. Sinnoh was pretty big. I think there'll be more or less for Sword and Shield. At this rate, I gotta say less. They've shown off like quite a lot of old Pokemon wandering around. Oh, whatever. I mean, it's gonna be it'll be whatever it is, you know. It's just kind of disappointing, you know. Like, it seems like pretty huge sequel baiting. Kind of, yeah. I mean, I'll dick around in that wild area for sure. For a bit, I guess. Like, I don't know. Like, Oras had that really cool mechanic with, like, the sneaking up on wild Pokemon, the deck snap. That was a friggin' brilliant mechanic. I really like that mechanic. Oras also had, like... yeah, Yuffie, exactly. If there's something like that, okay, cool, but I already get bored of like Pokemon's long drawn out animations that you've seen 1,000 times, and if every single battle you're gonna go into, Dynamax, whoa, your Pokemon's bigger now and it's red, like, oof, I don't know. Maybe I finally aged out of the series.
So of course you'll be able to use the switch function, the switch camera to take a photo.
I don't know.
But we also have a camera.
Yeah, Yuffie, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't understand the appeal of going to your friends. Like, hey, do you guys all want to come and do this raid battle with me? It only takes ages for all of us to like select our moves, and then we sit there and wait till the communication goes through. Okay, cool, no worries. All right, now. All right, thanks for that. I'm gonna try and catch this, you know, friggin' Gyarados. All right, cool. You know you can fish one right over there, right? Yeah, I know, but I wanted to do a raid one. Oh, okay. I don't know, like Dynamax, it just...
Okay, I think I'm gonna strike a pose.
I don't know. It's not very appealing to me. Like, oh, some magic weird powers coming out of the ground, and it's gonna make a Pokemon big for 3 turns. Like, in terms of like Megas or even Z moves, like Megas were more impressive than Z moves, and
fishing bait using clams. So
this is
worthwhile keeping that in mind if you're really into fishing. That's going to be a lot of fun for folks who want to catch some.
Yeah, Yuffie, I imagine it'll only be for like the enemy team,
I think I saw
some like important trainers, and yeah, like your gym bosses and your league people, whatever. Yuffie, who knows? Like, I guess, like, I doubt you can just catch wild Steelix. I mean, maybe you can, but I guess some Pokemon will only be battleable in these raids. And yeah, like you said, maybe they'll have like higher level or unique moves, like egg moves, or maybe they'll have a higher chance of being shiny. Maybe, who knows, but yeah, Vince, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, if you want to think about it that way, like, Megas...
You'll also be able to buy them at stores as well.
I think it's interesting how that's really going to mix up players'
Yeah, I don't know.
Depending on how you and maybe a friend
I think they're just going to be bothered coming up with different ideas, or didn't think of any suitable ones, like Mega Flygon. People have been asking for that forever, like, where the hell is Mega Flygon? And they're just like, oh, we couldn't think of a good design, couldn't think of a cool ability or gimmick for it. Oh, I thought those were the Pokemon that would go Mega, or whatever they're called. Which Pokemon? The Dynamax ones? It seems like everyone can go Dynamax. Maybe that's their problem. Maybe they're like, oh, you know, we don't want to think of a Mega for every single Pokemon, so we'll just make them Dynamax, and that'll count. And that way you can make every single Pokemon special. Even the little, even like your baby form Pokemon, even the first stage Pokemon. Yeah, Megas are not coming back. There's no way. Dynamax Snorlax.
I'm sorry to ask, but if you would let us
Rachel.
work a little bit longer,
It's cute. I'll give it that much. It's cute.
Release this game on March 20th, 2020. We would very much appreciate it.
Well, I can certainly say, based on the experiences I've had having a great time with this game in the office, it's very much worth the wait. So I know, folks, if you're fans of the game, it's hard to be patient, but it's coming together so beautifully. I think the hardest thing for me right now is working on the game.
Marcy. I got pretty lucky last night, I'm not gonna lie. Can't deny it. Oh shit, I'm way behind. What are we up to now? We're up to Link's Awakening.
Absolutely. It's here because they're actual real cream physics.
Dynamax, Snorlax, or Wailord. Yeah, Dynamax, Wailord. That's the only reason I'm gonna play this game. There's no way Wailmer makes it in. Just for that reason alone, there's no way Wailmer's making it in. We've already seen a Munchlax in the crowd, so at least I'll have Munchlax and Snorlax. There's no way Wailmer and Wailord make it in. For exactly that reason. Fuck, Gen 4's gonna be like having this Dynamax shit in it as well. The Gen 4 remake. Sort of be compatible with Sword and Shield. You got 300,000 joules. Dude, that's insane. That's ridiculous, man. Congratulations. Connor, is the party on Union Cross full? I don't think so. Yeah, look.
Absolutely, it really does. And like we said, this is a true... I'm going to try and get that heart one more time. I won't make people watch me fail over and over again.
You got plenty of rupees.
I do.
Just keep going.
But this really is a truly classic Zelda game brought to life. So I was hoping Aonuma-san could tell us what it was like returning to a more traditional Zelda game after working on The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
ブレス・オブ・ザ・ワイルドが完成した今、またこういった伝統的なゼルダに戻ることについてお話しいただけますでしょうか。
まあこのゲームも26年前に作られたゲームなんで、もう今やなかなかそれを遊べる機会も減ってしまうので、いつかはリメイクしたいな。
I think we might be free, honestly.
And so the original Game Boy version was released 26 years ago, so it's a little bit hard to get your hands on the original game. So I've always wanted to remake this title.
And we're so very glad that you did.
じゃあなぜ今なのかっていうことなんですけど、やっぱりそのゼルダの今までの伝
統的な遊びをこう変化させてon Discord. There it is.
今だからこそこういうねまた伝統的なゼルダのゲームも新鮮に楽しんでもらえるんじゃないかなと思って今リメイクすることにしたんです。
And so why now, you might ask? It's just because we thought, well, Breath of the Wild broke the convention of Zelda, and now because a lot of people have played Breath of the Wild, they could go back to something a more traditional Zelda like Link's Awakening, and we hope that this gameplay will be fresh for people.
It absolutely feels brand new. I've played Link's Awakening probably many times, but this feels like a brand new game. It's absolutely delightful.
Can you guys see this right now?
And so,
no, you can't. Alright, let me get it back then. No, we actually have 2 free spots right now, so yeah, we could potentially bring someone in. 2 people in if you wanted to.
No, I'm not really.
We do need more people to boost because I think a lot of people have stopped playing this last couple of weeks because of how shitty this gacha shit has been. But Katsu, 25 days, my guy. What happened? Flano, 14 days, man. He was so into it pretty recently. This game is pushing people away left, right, and center. Alexa play Vector to the Heavens Horn version. Yeah, Connor, feel free, mate. Feel free.
Break your pots, throw things at her baby, and then give her a Yoshi doll.
Okay, fair trade, I suppose.
Absolutely. And so in exchange for that, I got a ribbon, and then I can exchange the ribbon with someone else in this world. So everybody wins.
We'll just swing out daily. Don't worry. Just the daily free metal. Don't worry. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Oh, it must be the Meow. Sketchy gacha Pokemon game lol. My whole unit isn't active. I pretty much gave up on this 1k jewels a week. That's too bad, man. Join our party if you want. Whoops. What's wrong with me? I got so lucky yesterday with rocks. It's not gonna happen again. Fucking animal, Damien. Such a prick. Bam. Couple 7 stars going on there. What we got? Alright, I'll take it. Woo! Shit, yeah, dude. I actually kind of wanted this thing. Hey. Hey. Get the horses in the back. As always. I've got to make a video compiling all these together. I just can't be fucked. I'll do it though, I'll do it. 0.2 Terra. What's wrong with me, man? I'm such an asshole. Doing these pulls left, right, and center. 2500 Nova. Oof. Filter should you put on the search? We're Leopardus for one. Hardcore. Manual request. Oh, you just look at my ID. 140637. Oh, just tell me your ID in the chat. I'll look you up. Yeah, seriously, dude. What else is there? Legit, what is left to do? Apart from just do shitty random YOLO pulls.
One of my all-time favorite songs, Ballad of the Windfish. It's an original song from this game. It's absolutely heartbreakingly gorgeous.
It's hard not to get emotional listening to it.
It really is. I'm not going to tear up. I promised myself I wouldn't, but
alright, I'll look you up.
I have to go ahead and grab this Kuko just to lighten the mood so I don't cry. But,
Do I have any trade medals for you, boy? No, I don't.
yeah, so Zelda's known for
Lol.
music, and this game is no exception. The music,
Insightful Flames. What does Riku have?
expertly done, as all Zelda
Also
games
Insightful
are.
Flames.
And so, one other thing I want to do here is
Yeah, Yuffie, that's how it goes, man. That's really just how it is.
to me like a good idea.
You just talk shit, get rewarded.
There you go. And my brilliant plan paid off.
Get those sub slots. Level up your medals.
Don't try this at home.
Vince, I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. It's getting pretty difficult to log in anymore.
So, we already asked about your favorite character, Aonuma-san, but there's so much.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as soon as I get one more of these, I can evolve it. Oh, actually, that means I can get another trait for for our boy, doesn't it? All right, today I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling lucky on this one. It's gonna be a good day for him, for a trait medal. I can feel it.
So, as many of you may know,
Colin in the air tonight. Oh lord.
and so, as like characters like Bow Wow,
Some strength, some EA, some ground. Any of that. Any of that would be nice. Cox is like pulling teeth. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. Come on. It's feeling good here. Oh, I did my pet trait just before I started streaming, and I got defense plus 600 for the pet. It's feeling lucky. Look how low these jewels are. Look how low these jewels are. It's alright though, because I've actually got absolute scum. Seriously, fuck this company, man. 3,000 jewels for one boost of the last 20 days. Fuck right off. Such an egregious piece of shit.
So, the characters also are very memorable. They're lively, they're
Where are they?
lovable, but they also bring tears to your eyes.
I actually have, where the hell are they? Oh no.
That influenced what I had to do when I was developing Zelda going
Oh,
forward.
yeah, Connor. Yeah, I'll do that now before I forget.
Absolutely. And you may have seen a second ago, I was using my shield. I want to point out that a huge UI improvement of this game is that your sword, shield, things like your power bracelet, Pegasus boots are always equipped. Which is a huge improvement on the original because that frees up
It's disgraceful, huh?
your Y and X button or whatever else you want to
body?
equip, and it just makes
Body.
things a lot easier. And
Numbers above. Yeah, I gotta scroll up.
about this version of the game is that
Recruit.
it retains the classic feel and
ID.
personality of the original, but with the just
2,
perfectly refined
4,
UI of modern Zelda
3,
games, which is
7,
really, really cool
2, 3,
to
2.
see. And one last thing I'm going to point out here in Maybe Village is we see Dompe's shack mentioned on this.
There he is.
And that's kind of interesting.
This you?
Because Dompe was not originally in this game.
Not in a party right now. Just joined Leo. Everything's back down to 0, so I assume.
But we're going to tell you a little bit later in this segment. Just a little bit of a
Pretty
tease,
decent looking stuff. Pretty
but,
decent looking stuff here. I'm not gonna lie. Looks pretty fresh.
And I'm going to go ahead
Ooh.
and show us a little something
Click.
else.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Full of secrets on this day.
Yeah, me too. Yuffie, I just got it in. I got it in my own head just a second ago.
Yeah, we're very excited to announce that the Color Dungeon is indeed
Pretty sweet rating, Aqua. I'm not gonna lie.
This the Color Dungeon was first introduced
EA.
in the DX version.
Boosted
of
Aqua.
Game Boy
Pretty
Color
sweet.
and
Boosted Youth in Black. Dude, what's going on here?
version of this. So as I
Oh,
said,
diggity,
we're
dude.
very,
Not
very
bad.
happy to
Not bad at
confirm
all.
That the Color Dungeon is in this game.
Right. Color maybe
Hey, yeah,
not
it's
quite
her
as
as well.
cool
Jesus.
as it was on the Game Boy Color, but still really
Oh, not bad.
all of the
Not
content
bad.
of that DX version.
These people sharing Donalds. What the hell?
Absolutely. And as you can see, these camo goblins kind of sink into the ground.
How do you get to level 300 and not realize, like...
And
Look at him all. Fuck me.
You have to break 5.
I'm sorry.
That's crazy. Alright, Connor, welcome to the party.
Thank you for your patience, Aonuma-san.
Alright, speaking of the party, I should probably go to bed.
So this is a puzzle.
Does anyone else want an invite? We got actually one free spot.
For everybody, but hit these switches.
Connor, can you message me on Discord? Because I gotta add you into the I'll add you into the party Discord chat,
I know what I'm doing here.
so we can tag you with the boost notification every day and annoy the shit out of you. It's gonna be great. But thanks for checking this out with me, guys. Like, let me know what you're excited for. It was a pretty good presentation, pretty standard for Nintendo. Breath of the Wild is probably one of the most excited about there. Banjo-Kazooie is pretty friggin' rad. But yeah, I reckon I'm gonna go to bed right now, and we'll leave the final mercy for tomorrow. So
Okay. Thank you.
yeah, I'll see you guys really soon. But you don't know my Discord name. It's Damo. But yeah, that's pretty to be expected. Bad for the lines, a couple people with cugs. But that's fair enough, man. That's totally fair enough. I'm not expecting everyone to just dump their party to join mine.
That's right. So we saw this.
Ah, man, anytime you want advice. Not that I'm that good at the game or anything, but I'm happy to lend a hand. Again, not that I'm that good at this game. Oh, fuck it. Fuck it, we're doing it now anyway. Alright, that's it. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. Such an addict. Such a disgraceful addict. Oh, why? Why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this? Interesting. 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 This game is evil.
But in this game, it's something.
Alright. Okay, alright.
A little bit like a shack, and it's filled with our friend Dompe here.
He was looking for an adventuring assistant too.
Right, yeah. So this is something that I actually wanted to ask Aonuma-san about the introduction of Dompe.
Game shit. Game shit.
he wasn't originally here on Koholint.
Alright.
So would you like to talk
Alright, guys. Oh, wait, no. Avatar coins. Alright, Avatar coins, I'm going to bed. But 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. I knew I was getting that, like, something there because of the... Alright, the only reason I'm pulling right now is because I got 15k in the bank. I'm just sitting on this, and so, like, that's the only reason I'm being so egregious right now. So reckless. Alright, give me two. Give me ground on one of these, please. Or extra attack, please. I'm such a scumbag. Oops, medalist. Alright, guys. 2 traits, and then we're going to bed. I'm so bad. Hate myself. Click, click. Bang, bang. Boosted. Get that boosted, booster. Strength plus 100 for the special trait. Bam! Fuck! Fuck off! Come on, man. Something good, please. Please. Shit game, terrible game. Bad. Quit, everyone's gonna quit. No one plays anymore. Bad. No one plays this game. Quitting, everyone's quitting. No one plays PvP. Pay to win, garbage. Damn it! Didn't work. God damn it. Whoa. No. No, you scared me for a second there. Yes, paralysis resist can be lost. Alright, never mind. Wasn't worth it. Alright guys, I'll catch you later. All the best. Enjoy Nintendo in the background. Bye.